I started music when I was 10 years old. Nobody in the family plays an instrument. I asked my dad, "Dad, can I have a guitar?" And he bought me like a $10 acoustic guitar. I was like, "Oh, great, I'm a guitarist now." That's all you need, man. This is the beginning. My parents were born in the Dominican Republic, but my father moved to the Bronx for opportunities. I was born in the Bronx, and I lived my entire life in a one-bedroom apartment with 4 other people and a dog. Stereotypes is a big factor in my neighborhood. Stereotypes like selling weed, not going to college. My mom and dad just shielded me in my home. They know what's happening 2 floors above us. They know what's happening the door next to us. There were shootouts, there were stabbings, and we're in a really broken neighborhood. I started with WHIN after my freshman year of high school. At this point, I had only been playing guitar 4 years, and I knew I wanted to continue music in high school, so I transitioned to cello. Through them, I was also gifted an amazing cello because I could not afford my own. WHIN stands for the Washington Heights Inwood Music Project, and what it is just a nonprofit, a community orchestra where kids come in to this orchestra to learn how to play their instruments, or if they already know how to play, then they come there to hone their skill, keeping them away from the streets, keeping them in the schools. My role there is kind of there as a role model, and then it just clicked. This kid was like smiling, and it was like, this is like really cool, and I came back every Saturday like thinking, I want to teach something new. Only because whenever I take a student and I show them that, you know, if you're having a hard time in school, you know, you can pick up your instrument and just play, you can have fun, and like you can just forget about like all the stuff that's bothering you. Like thinking back, I really wanted to get away from my neighborhood, so I'll be going to college as a music teacher. This is definitely my first time moving away from the Bronx, being that I lived in like the same apartment my whole life. I told my dad, you know, music has always been there, and I honestly don't know what else I would have done. Seeing that smile on somebody's face, it's just this awesome feeling, and I wouldn't be doing half the things I would be doing without WHIN.
At the D'Addario Foundation, our mission is to use music education to improve the lives of kids just like Randy. That's why we work closely with the WHIN Music Project and more than 200 other diverse and successful community-based music programs to fund music education for children who may never have access to it otherwise. Because it's not just giving kids an instrument, it's given them a 5 times greater chance that they'll earn better grades, graduate high school, enroll in college, and succeed in the future. So go to Da'DarioFoundation.org to see how 100% of every dollar you give goes towards bringing music and positive social change directly to the communities that need it most, and help us create more stories like Randy's.